Food in my mouth. Hey y'all, it's Friday, June 4th, about 5:15 p.m. Just recorded a 9-minute video, and it didn't record. Adds to my frustration right now. So this video is going to be a rant, complaints, negative energy, negative stuff. I'm putting it out there. Don't pick it up, I just got to get it out of me. But before that, I want to document that this is 2 years post-op for me, and I thought I would show my chest. Thought I would drop the camera first, so, since everyone would probably enjoy that. 2 years post-op, Dr. Brownstein, San Francisco, June 3rd, 2008. I feel good and happy about my chest and how it looks. I don't know if you can see that. Those are my 7, count them, 7 chest hairs. 2 years, 7 chest hairs. 2 years. Probably can't see this either because there's not much there. Okay, enough of that. So my rant, my frustrations, part of this transition stuff that probably will never go away. Hopefully it lessens, but it's so frustrating. Got home today from work and had a letter in the mail from one of my student loans, and it was addressed to birth name, and I was like, oh, there it is. There's that thing that sneaks up every once in a while and just kind of sucker punches you. Me, not you. This is the same place that I've already sent emails and faxes and stuff in the regular mail, documenting and proving to them that I've had a name change and a gender change, asking them to please, please, please change it on my records. They won't. They don't. I don't know why. So that's the first part of it. That's the first frustration, is that they refuse to address my mail, change my accounts, anything to my current status, Aydin, male, so on and so forth. That is frustrating. But what is more frustrating is that in their refusal to do that, I haven't been getting the correspondence they've been sending to me, because they've been sending it to who fucking knows who and where, and it didn't get connected to... So this part of my financial aid stuff didn't get connected to my main financial aid stuff, because my main stuff is under Aydin, and this is under my birth name. So my main stuff doesn't reflect this stuff. So I get this letter addressed to my old name, telling me that I'm defaulted on 3 student loans. Hello, that's a problem. That's a huge, huge problem. So called them again, talked to them on the phone again. Of course, they have no record of me calling in, Ms. Kennedy, and I'm like, could you please refer to me with male pronouns? My name is Aydin, blah, 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 bullshit, blowing smoke up my ass, all that kind of stuff. 25 minutes later, finally I'm getting him to at least call me sir, but they will not call me Aydin. And I'm like, really, government? Really? It's not rocket science. I get that it fucks with our, like, binary gender system and what we assume to be one way and concrete. I get that I fuck with that. I get that all of us queer, genderqueer, transsexual, transgender people out in this world fuck with the binary system. I get it. However, it's not rocket science to understand and figure out that while we are fucking with that system, we still exist. We still exist as we see ourselves. And it doesn't matter if you believe in it or not. How can you not believe in this person that's sitting here in front of you? Like, I'm not something that you believe in or you don't believe in. I get so frustrated in that. So, blah, blah, blah. On and on, frustration. Bleh, get it out. Don't pick it up. Don't pick up the frustration. But wanted to kind of vent about that. And then, kind of in a bigger picture, my bigger frustration is this situation that I'm finding myself in with my supervisor. And it's really getting to me. It's like impacting my soul, like the core of who I am and the core of what I believe in. And I don't know how to fix it. So my supervisor is male and all of my coworkers are female. And it's the first time they've had a male person on the outreach team, or at least that I know of. Maybe there was a long time ago, but certainly in recent history, first time. So my supervisor, nice guy, but is kind of misogynistic and kind of sexist, and makes sexual comments and sexualizes women and girls, and it's really gross and it's horrible from a humanistic point of view, but it's fucking horrific from a feminist point of view. Um, and he like will say things to me, in front of me, around me, and laugh, and then like punch me like we're in eighth grade or something, and tells me not to tell my female coworkers. And I'm silent. I don't know what to say. And here's why I do know what to say. I don't say it because I'm on probation as an employee, so I can be terminated at will, like for no cause, no explanation. Um, and I'm reminded of that. And I am very concerned about how he will interact with me if not if, when he finds out that I'm trans. I think that he is gonna have some issue with that, and I feel like I need to wait until I'm not on probation anymore for him and potentially the executive director to know that information. So I'm silent, and I feel like, and I know that in silence there's acceptance and there's permission, and I don't want to do that. And I don't want him to think that I support or I agree with or even fucking understand his point of view, because I don't. And at the same time, I feel like I'm caught in this. I'm stuck in the middle between him and my coworkers who are female identified, that he is asking me to keep secrets from. Not like secrets of like, he's asking me to not share what he is saying about women with them. And it's like tearing me down. It's totally tearing me down, and I don't really know what to do or how to get out of it. But um, these are the parts of transition that I've talked about over and over, that are not about how many or how few chin hairs you have, or how many or how few chest hairs you have, or how deep your voice is, or how big your muscles are, or any of that stuff. Like, this is the deeper, more long-term, more profound, probably more difficult to work through stuff. And I don't I don't know what to do about it. Like, I feel like going and working at an agency where it's all women or all female identified people or trans people. Fucking how glorious would that be? Or someplace that works specifically with queer people, because I feel like a visitor to this world still, and as opposed to a resident, um, and that comes up for me in these different interesting ways. Last weekend, I had some friends invite me to. They were some female identified friends that are in a relationship. Went to a gay bar that was predominantly um, frequented by gay men, which, first of all, have no issue. Love the gay men, but I didn't feel like I belonged there, not because of my sexuality, but because of my gender. They can be there because they're very clearly, very overtly female identified. They're lesbians that are in a gay establishment, not a big deal. But there was some part of me or some voice inside of me that was, I'm not, I can't be there because I am neither. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, I'm sure of it. I'm neither a real man nor am I female. And so that leaves me in this weird, it leaves me occupying this weird, vacant, unexplained, untangible space sometimes. Um, so all of this stuff that's going on, and all of my thoughts, and trying to figure out how to adjust and make sense of these two worlds that I occupy, not identity wise. I don't occupy this female identity, but I've occupied the world in a female space for a very long time, and now occupying the world in a male space for a very little amount of time, and noticing that there are vast differences between those two experiences, and not sure how to bridge that gap, not sure how to create fluidity between those two things, and certainly acceptance. So there's my rant. Thank you for listening. As always, I'd love to hear your comments. I feel like maybe I've said some things that people will want to debate me about, like a real man. I'm not saying that trans people are not real men, women. I'm saying that in those moments, I feel like I am not real enough for the space. So, hope that clarifies it. If you're still dying to give me feedback about that comment, all right, I'll take it. All right, later.